Hello, it's Karmatos, and welcome to another The Meme Deck special. I've made lots of the memes involving cultists and almost pure chaos, or actually full chaos. I've made memes with full Mechanicum, and it suddenly occurred to me that I was long overdue for an Imperium of Man meme. So for the Imperium of Man, we have the Imperium of Meme. Yeah. So, what's the theme here? Every single card is Imperium of Man, or, Army, and it's beautiful. I forgot how good these cards are in general, and even the neutral warlord for it. Surprisingly, this did much better than my expectations. So I'm going to break down the deck real quick. We're going to see 5 wins and a loss, and a very special match versus a fellow YouTuber, Mr. Kazrim. I think that's how you say it. So, without any further ado, we have Ornatov. He starts with 1 more energy, so opens the game with 3, and then he has Relentless. If you have no troops, add a Imperium infantry to your hand. And for 1 energy, you can give frontline to a friendly troop. I didn't actually notice that his initiative was low, but in general, it's pretty great. Opening turn, you're guaranteed to get a bonus draw, and if your opponent's a heavy control deck, you're guaranteed to just keep getting more infantry for free. And I chose this particular neutral warlord kind of for that, and also because there's going to be a pattern, as you see, for a lot of these troops that really lend themselves to great frontline. And yeah. Kaizu Lane, can't give it frontline because of precog, but it's still an amazing Imperium generate tactics. And actually, I think I might have every single Imperium in Legendary in here. I think so. So let's see them all. Remembrance Order. Yeah, absolutely. That's just a great way to, mess with your opponent, and I'm pretty sure there's a couple games where I win specifically because of this card duplicating the enemy faction-specific legendary. Underground Fort. This is one of the key the meme cards. Your Imperial Army troops cost 1 less. Well, good news, there's 21 of them, so as soon as that gets out, shit's gonna hit the fan. Goldstone Hunters. It's the most common card used in the game, and it fits right in. Fast, 3-2, you know it, unstoppable. Jubok, the other most common used card in the game. Fits right in. Good way to get a little random steal from the enemy, all that. A single training cage. I see this a lot in neutral decks, and especially since you start with 3 energy and you get a guaranteed troop to your hand, it seemed like a good idea, and I wasn't quite willing to commit to 2 just because I don't think I'd ever want or need to use it twice. That would be too slow, but if I can use it once opening hand, great. Laser rifle section. Oh yeah, these are great. Just powerful enough not to be taken out by the enemy warlord. You can pick off that final damage, and due to the nature of this meme, there's not a whole lot of board wipe damage at all. We are going to have a lot of mortar capacity, but single target damage is harder to come by. Mortar strike, for example, for mortars. We're going to see the word mortar 3 times at least. 5 damage random enemy, one of the best cards in the game. Just great. Compliance, the other key the meme card. Reduce the cost of all Imperial Army troops in your deck by 1. So I try to use this card ASAP if I have it, turn 2, because as the game goes on, it's gonna really show its colors, which I guess is gray and white and black. Smirnov's Company, yeah. It's great. I don't want to, because in theory when you play it, you should always be getting more. It's very rare that you will ever try to play this without getting off its effect, so there's no reason that you should need 2 of them. And complementarily, same thing with McCormick's Reapers. You should really only ever need 1 of these, and between the 2 of them, they make a nice pair. I would rather run 1 of each than run 2 of either. Duke. Good old Duke Checker, yeah. Checker? Doesn't matter. Very nice stats with a 4-7 for 5, almost worth running just on that on itself, and it has the capacity to bounce, troops to their hand. And it could even be your own troop. Fun fact, doesn't have to be an enemy troop. And this is one of the first major instances where frontline is really cool. So let's take a peek. Laser rifle section has a 3 toughness, that's good for frontline. Even Jubok with 3 is a good frontline. The 4/4s, they make good front lines. And 4-7, that's a great front line, and we're going to see some even better ones coming up. Edict of Censure. Yeah, it seemed like a good idea in case you're facing some kind of, I don't know, super trap deck, super control deck. It's just, for a long time, I used to run this in every deck, and I might start going back to that. We'll have to see. Hanun's Mortars. Hey, the second mortar. It's a delightful, I think Hanun's Mortars better than Mortar Strike. Yes, it costs 1 more energy, but we have a chance to reduce it by 1, and it has a chance to get buffed, and it can still deal 4 damage to a random enemy whilst also being a troop, so. Manifest Destiny. Survivor 5 to a Warlord? Yeah, that's especially for 30 health. That's gonna save our butt, or drag out a game for like 7 turns. Joker companies. Yeah, there is lots of random damage. We have 4 damage here, we got 4 damage there, and coming up we have 3 damage here. But the Joker companies just seem like a good statted solution to some stealth options, and I think they come in play at least a couple times for messing up some stealth foes. And yeah, the Helios Mortar, beautiful troop, and again, great frontline potential. Turn this into a 2-7 frontline, and suddenly all your enemies' little troops have to, suicide their way into him. Ornatov's Barge. Yeah, it's in the name. Also, just a great play for late, mid-game, anytime. Just a good card. Mount Furos. One of the best things to frontline. Since it can't attack, turning that into a 4-9 frontline is really going to mess up your foe for 7 energy. And we're going to see at least one game where he's just ramming, mid-level card after mid-level card into it. And, this will clear a board and free Astartes to your hand. That's great. I did put a single command post in here. I don't think I ever got to play it. The front line is redundant, but it itself, being able to give it front line as a 4-9, seemed like a great idea. And the ability to give some troops +2/+2 also seemed great. But surprisingly, I don't think timing ever lets me play command post, so this might be the one card, based on this 6-game experience, that I would change out for something else. Chatmaster Karya. I almost didn't put this in, and I have to say it's actually pretty amazing. And you don't attack with it unless you can win with it. The goal is to drop him, give him the front line, so he's an 8-9 front line, and then just passively bounce enemy troops for just 1 energy every turn. So that's really going to lock them down. They're going to have to completely kill this troop. You're not going to give any free damage to it for them. You're not going to do troop trades. You're just going to bounce things, and then he'll have to ram his own face into it. So that's going to be some hard control. And Zerial Storm is very much the same idea. It's a great turn energy 10 combo to drop this for 9 and then give it frontline, because now they have to, deal with it more directly. They can't just rely on the random 10 damage being assigned to 1/1 troops. They actually have to get through this big fatty. So, how did the matches go? Yeah. We win. This is a very fun, drawn-out game where I make at least one mistake, and Porturabo is a great counter to Ornatov because you can just hit Ornatov 5 times with your cannon, and that's the game, so no matter how much front line I have. And then, some Vulcan, and Kazrim playing Khan, so we're gonna get to enjoy all that. And down here is some Robert Colt memeing. Alrighty, let's start. It's been a few days since I've had my hands inside the game, so I'm gonna remember this along with us. Like, I don't remember what I do.
History will be made here.
Standard opener. I think this is a silly game. He's going hard for the Colt rocking. And that seemed like a good opener as any. I could play the Underground for it, but nothing else synergizes with it that turn, so we're gonna wait. Yeah. He's either rocking a challenge deck on this, or just trying to meme out the Whisper. Or both, because they're all Chaos and they're all low. I've already taken 7 damage. So yeah, that's something you don't see every day. Now I'm starting to think it is a challenge deck. It's kind of a weak one to open on for showing this one off, but you get to see some of the fun synergy combos. For example, you get to play him for 0. Drop that guy for 3, and now they're all 3. Yes, you are right to hate on that. That's 2 energy or less. That is 2 energy or less, but it's not actually a troop. So I think this is more focused on whispers than challenge. Maybe it's both. That's tempting, and I guess I go for it. I think it's a total flop. I guess I felt I had such a dominant board state that if there were any tactics going on. I do love that troop. Hindsight, maybe I could have dropped Helios Carrier and had a chance to hit that for 3. I guess I'd seen him play at least one tactic, so I thought there was a chance. Man, I'm not sure what I'm doing this game. This was the opening game with this, and I'm just doing bizarre trades and didn't even open that off, so the 3 damage doesn't apply. Oh, yeah. Yeah! He's being reduced down to 7. 1 from compliance, 1 from the fort. I was really hoping that'd land there, but oh well. He should be transforming any second. He has definitely accomplished that goal. Okay. This is kind of the fun thing about practice. Sometimes you get to see these kind of off meme challenge form decks, and I'm not exactly any different here. Difference is that I got every single legendary. Ooh, the luck. I can stop the Relentless, I can deny the sneak attack, I can deny hero power / transformed hero power, or warlord power, excuse me.
I am War Master.
And look at this nice hand. 2-cost Reaper, 3-cost Velatus. That's 3 cost. Duke for 3. Like, once you pop off a compliance, and if you can keep that guy protected with all these front lines, it's gonna get out of hand real quick. Look at all this. And I haven't even lost any hand size. And more front line. Yeah. So let's see, that's 16 damage there. And do I got anything else fun? Three-cost Duke. What do I get, a mark? Yeah. Throw it on the Duke. 7-7 Duke. So even if he draws 8 damage direct with 3, it's 11. And that was the worst possible top deck. But hey, that was a pretty successful Whispers. So, hope he did well on his challenge. Alright, now I think we're going to have some more serious matches, and possibly actually a trap tactic one coming up next. Yeah, get rid of those highs. I'm keeping Edict because I think it's a tactic spam. And it's actually not as tactic spam as I think. I think it's actually more trap focused. Because he still runs a good number of troops. Hey, there's that opening turn training cage, but I guess we're gonna go Jubok. You get a troop, so troop for troop. I do like that extra energy. That's really nice. You can just skip the entire 2 energy curve and go higher, and then reduce it further. And if they're controlling you, get those free troops. Yeah, 5-8. It used to be the case, rumor has it, that, you know, when you would hover over Remembrance, it would tell you what the last card they played was, and it would even show through specifically in the past what trap they had played. And I guess somebody beat a drum to the devs saying that that was uncool. And now it doesn't, at least for traps. I think it still shows it for what card they played last. Maybe. I just always try to remember manually anyway. And because we are looking at a trap deck, I have switched to maximum face bash. And you know, ever since they nerfed the spear, I feel like I've seen a lot less spear spam. The fact that it can hit troops instead of just the enemy warlord seems to have completely nipped that in the bud. That's what I did, really? Oh, I know why. I'm prepping for Edict. I wanted to use it before Edict got rid of it. Plus, if I dropped something bigger, he would have just stunned it anyway. Missed opportunity there. If he had, well, no, he stuns this and then that's gonna stun me. Alright, nothing bad for me. 2. Not the best. So it's not quite a pure tactic spam. He's sincerely going for traps and trying to stun out and trap win, so. Yep. There's one of 2 options. Either it was going to deal 3 damage, or 5 damage to my next troop, which that would have been fine on him. And I'm not motivated to play this ever, because I don't want to draw more cards. There's too many traps as it is. What to do? Yep. I can kick that down, because I don't want him to keep getting traps or hit me for 5. So, that seemed nice. Yeah, you can stun Duke, but Duke's got a lot of health. I could drop a Shipmaster and give it frontline. That way his 5-5 can't hit me. What do? Nah, we're gonna go with the ASAP compliance. I figure he's gonna make me draw a whole bunch of cards in the coming future. Ah, that's right, we can give Duke the frontline still. Who cares if he's stunned? And, you know, free trap. I wonder if he ever draws any. Really don't remember these. Flap. Yeah. How much damage is that gonna get off? A couple. Ow. Feeling pretty good about getting that health off earlier. Have fun stunning that into oblivion. Also, have fun trying to harrow that off. Well, there's the harrowing. Take out those two, and you can ram the 6/6 into it. Man, I win this? Holy cow. How in the world do I win this? Maximum luck on the traps, I guess. Ooh. Perfect. He's gotten rid of the damage troop for me. And I have no board state, so you can stun, you can make me draw. I don't care. If he had just kept that 6/6 out there. And look, reduced, 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 reduced. Keep blowing up my troops. Alrighty. Carrier, I want a chance to destroy that, but actually, I'm not gonna take any chances. We're gonna guarantee pop it. Then we drop the laser section, and then I think I actually give the front line over there. The hope there. Oh, no, still with the 2/7. Okay. Good combo. What will I do about it? Oof. Oh no, he's done the 3 damager. I might need a little manual. Oh yeah, look. Boom. 3 damage. Yeah, get out more front line. That's the CYA. There's 3. And there's 3. Thank you for stealthing him. He stuns the one that could deal the most damage, and that's game. I have 6, 9, 11 without needing to face bash. And no big trap combos. It already happened. Only got 9 cards left. God, I wonder how many of those 9 are traps. Ta-da! Ooh, tight win. Alright, strap in for this next one, boys. It's a good loss, and it's a long loss. Keeping the compliance. I like getting it early.
Open fire. Check the iron within.
Such a just good quality cards. That's part of why this might be a loss. Fleeing population is the worst thing I can pull. Really. Him also being able to take that out so early, but to be fair, I guess I could play Joker Company on that turn. Gonna pop off compliance. Yeah. I don't want to drop him off because he'll just bash it or nuke it anyway. This way he'll hit me, and then on my turn I can hit him, denying the Whisper. And that's gonna lead to my demise. Bash that away. Oh, that guy did 7 damage overall. Yeah, you didn't want me doing that 4 damage, did you? All things considered, I'm kinda glad he wasted it on the 1-2, but still annoying. Mortar Carrier? He can deal 3 damage to it and it'll still be quite alive. Barring some other card. Was really hoping he would land there. Mm-hmm. Ay. Alright, now what are we thinking? So, this was a bit of a reckless gamble. Namely because there's several cards he could have in his hand that would let him get off instantly. And I guess I bet that he wouldn't. Turns out he very much has it. And there's one of them. And that's the best one. I believe I make a mistake on the following turn because I thought it was for one turn. No, it keeps Bloodthirst forever. So now he can forever 2 energy, deal 3 damage all. But I think I still play a okay. I should have waited on him. I guess energy curve wise, it let me get that off, but I really should have done 2 McCormick's maybe. Ow. Okay, if I can... Oh, that's right. Things are not looking good. But wait. I am gonna be able to do something. Yes, he can deal 3. Yes, he can deal 6. Yes, he can do 2 damage end of turn. Little 1/3. I'm not going down without a fight. I'm not quitting. I'm gonna make this man work for it. He's gonna earn it. Yay! I can take that out finally. Good, good. Oh, that's the misplay. Should have dropped it first. Would have been 7. Not... I guess I was thinking kill it, and then I looked at my hand and thought, what should I do next? Sometimes you gotta look at all the cards in your hand first. Because now he can be killed straight up by that, and then that'll necessarily kill that. I could have potentially had one of these 2 kept alive, or forced him to face bash. It would have been a little different. But good news. I can Remembrance Order that board wipe. And I will. I only need 1 damage there, he'll die. I only need 2 there, and if I'm lucky, he can die. 4, 4, 1. And yeah, just need as much frontline there as possible. This last thing I need him to do is to hit me for 6 and then punch me for 2. You know, I think I actually almost win this. He top decks victory. That's really hard for me. And I'm sure his Whispers is looking really good right now, but he doesn't want Whispers. He wants to keep hitting me. So Manifest Destiny is now mandatory because he's charged. I might as well poke it for 1. Whether that's 1 or 2 health, it's irrelevant. I'm alive! God, and that's the end of every turn. Arcology, you're so good. This is why we need Jam. Could he have just won? He could have hit me for 3 and then 6. Moving on. I think it's a good time for Barge, don't you? I mean, am I crazy? Didn't he pop off 6 damage? And I was at 1 and 5 and... You know, I lost this a lot sooner than I thought. Alrighty, what are we doing here? Yep. Apply good damage where I can. I'm certainly not face bashing anything. Two energy. Yep. Holding on, hard as I can. Well, that'll kill itself next turn. He doesn't get to keep that. Well, he had another one, that's why. 6 damage to deal 1. Hey, that means that can be Joker accompanied. Thank you. Never underestimate the value of Joker. 1 energy. See, I learned from last time, I'm like, play it first. And the Joker, and give the Joker frontline. So I got him down to 15, and I have potentially, what, 4, 8, 11, 18 damage. He can kill 1, 2 options, maybe 3, get it down to 3, 3, 2. I got 3 instant, but yeah, Contrador. We got it with a top deck card. Good game, though. Alright. So you've seen some kind of mild openers and a loss. Shit's about to get real fun. I hope you stuck around for part 2. We got Underground Fort, we got Compliance. It's gonna be a nice opener. In fact, I think this is the nicest opening hand I will ever have. How many times you get to play 3 cards on turn 1? Not often. Not unless you're, Lucretia. Hey, you dropped it there instead of there. Oh, what to do about that? Compliance anyway? Go for a card from hand? Compliance. I'm thinking he's gonna go hero power, hero power. Yep, there it is. He got it. And he got it. Maybe we just knock that hand out. Or maybe a board state. That might have been a great turn to Edict. I'm surprised I didn't. For example, I would have got rid of that. Hindsight, I really would have edicted. But now I do have this nice thing going. These guys with frontline are great because they have to kill it on their turn with it being frontline. And it can protect your mortar carriers. Okay. What are we gonna do? Edict time now. How many do I get rid of? 1. Oh, if I had played it several turns ago. Learn from my mistakes, folks. So, we got a nice 2-5 protecting our 1-3, and if that can survive to the next turn on 8 energy, we can get out quite a lot. Okay. And face bash. Ooh, that's tempting. I'm gonna have to do it. Yeah, pair of 5/5s. You can take this out now. My energy is high enough, I don't need the reduction. And it's actually used for the bounce to hand. And that's unfortunate. Yeah. Yep. We're gonna keep the Hans for control purposes. Wait. Oh, I face bashed. No opportunity to front line there. Bye-bye 4-4. Bye-bye 5-2. Oh no, that one's going for me. Oh yeah, go that way. 2-1, yeah. Okay, what am I gonna do about this? Okay. That can take out one of them. This could take out the other. And then I can hit him for 4. I got another McCormick Reaper. One I got for free, so. I'm feeling pretty good right about now. That's okay, you'll kill both of them. Oh, he lives. I don't care about your 5-4 who gets bonus when I have no troops. We're gonna first see if I can kill it. Fantastic. Drop that second. Hit him. Hit him. I might not hit him with my face. No. 12 is too low. Goodbye. Goodbye. Gotta love the mountain front line. Is that game? Yeah, with Hans Mortar. Booyah. GG. I love compliance. I love it. Alrighty, Vulcan time. I was really worried about this. I was like, he's gonna drop the murder hammer. He's gonna blow up my 7-10 front line. You know.
So comes the moment.
Things are gonna be bad. So what do we do here? That looked great. 1, 2, 3. And I got a free hunter. I love this. Should I have face bashed that? In hindsight, maybe not, because he would have hit me and then I could have dropped laser section and done the last damage. I could have saved 2 health overall. But now I can Goldstone Hunter into that 2-4 and it'll live. And that's just what I'm gonna do. Maybe I could have complianced, but then it would have been a 2-2 and I would have taken an extra. I'm already at 19. And I thought that was funny. So I'm like, I gotta catch up on board state. I can't play this game until it's comfortable. We can drop a 4-4 section, hit him with it, and then give it frontline. And that way it denies me taking any more damage. I also could have dropped a 3-3, hit him for 1, and then given it frontline, but I like the 4-4 option better. Take that out. Weird freebie. Add a copy of this troop to your hand. Pretty good option, actually, for frontline comboing. You gonna hit it? So I'll be able to ram that in a hunter into the pyramid. And I don't want that. I excel the longer the game goes on, so I don't want him getting too many. But yeah, I do have Remembrance Order on hand, so. Okay, yeah, it was finally time. Boom. Oh, I can kill that. Okay, I can kill that, but now it's harder. Mortar strike and a laser section would be perfect. So I'm gonna roll for it. And I get it. Whew. Luck. And free front line. Just saving my HP. Have fun, buddy. Ah, he's gonna get my motor. I actually want him to hit this. Please hit the 3-3. Good. You spend 4 energy to take out 3 plus 1, 4 energy, I guess. Ooh, a couple options. I'm too scared to drop anything fat. Because he could drop a hammer and bash it away instantly. So I'm gonna try to survive with playing maximum number of cards. And he's gonna try to counter that large number of cards. Let's see, what can I do about that? I could hit it for 3, face bash, hit it for 3, hit it for 4. I could pop off. I can hit it for 3 there. That seemed like a no-brainer. We'll see what lands. Cool. I guess maybe I could have Goldstone 100 into him, but I'm gonna save that for later. More specific control. Front line to the 2-4? Yeah. That way, in case he does drop the insta-destroy hammer, I still have 8 damage applicable. And he wastes it on the weakling. But it's still strong enough that he can't kill it. Without it. Okay. Okay. Yep. Perfect. And I can get through there. Good. I can kill it. Yep. Shipmaster time, I think. Let's see if we can get that hammer out. And he's gonna have to. Should I have given it frontline, though? Yeah, it still seemed like a safe, fun bet. He jams it. That was kind of a lame duck turn. Hey, we can get off Smirnoff? Let's do it. And the last buffed troop finally comes out. Yeah, I'm gonna hit you for 8. There it is. I've been waiting for this moment all my life. Oh lord. Boom.
But not here.
Alright. Now, time for the moment we've all been waiting for. Time for the YouTube v YouTube against my favorite warlord to beat, and you're gonna see the luckiest shit of my life. I have never been so lucky as this game progresses.
Open fire.
I'm gonna just shout the word luck every so often.
For more battle.
Luck. Luck. Oh my god. Well, that's fairly lucky in itself. I did not run abandoned supplies in this deck, despite it being Imperial, because I was already giving a whole deck reduction, and the extra 2 and things just seemed too risky. Boom. I wanted more troops. Plus guns. Look at that. Now you can stay alive, and he can be a frontline. Unless something like that happens. But that's gonna allow me to get off a Relentless. Let's see what I get. Mortar. Luck! Luck! Uh. Yeah, and this is definitely a warlord you still want to bash down every chance you get. Extra energy. Yep. Just gonna drop things that are gonna be hard for him to control and are gonna maximize my damage. Yeah, at least it got off 3 damage. And who knows, maybe I'll draw it for 0. Alright. Now let's see what supply gets me. Hey, I'll drop Duke for 3. And Frontline for 2. And more Face Bash. I'm looking forward to Energy turn 9, aren't you? 8 White Tiger Dow. I think... it does say it. Look, White Tiger Dow, right there in parentheses. But, yeah, I'm using it. Because I have 9 damage coming up. Oh, I'm feeling pretty good. And that Duke HP. It's that time. The golden rule is use Goldstone Hunters. Even with 1 less, I could have laser rifled in 4 for 5. But I had to drop 3. Come on. Well, thank you for that game, Kazrim. I'm sorry for all the cheese there. Well, I hope you liked Imperial Meme, or the Imperium of Meme. If you like this, like it. If you want to see more like it, subscribe. Share this with your friends. Say hi in the comments. I like it when people say hi. And of course, Karmatos loves you. Thanks for watching.